My dear Bagginses and Buffins.
By the blood of our people, are your lands kept safe?
I see in your eyes the same fear that will take the heart of me.
So do all who live to see such times.
By all that you hold dear, this good earth.
There's some good in this world, and it's worth fighting.
Welcome back, everyone. This is 2024. I know we're a little bit late on announcing that. I was away. Apologies. But we've got a lot of stuff coming your way. And to start us off, The Lord of the Rings, or Middle-earth, I should say, is going to have its biggest year ever in 2024. Why is that? Because we've got two big releases coming this year. So obviously we've got the Rings of Power Season 2. We believe that's going to be in the fall, maybe slightly later than Season 1 released in September. This might be closer to October. But we've got that release coming, as well as The War of the Rohirrim. We talked about this like 3 years ago, and we kind of like have mentioned actors that have been brought onto the project, and I'm excited for the voices that are going to be on this project. It is an animated film, and it's a prequel, and it's going to star some of the Lord of the Rings fans' most memorable moments, that being the Rohan and Battle of Helm's Deep and all that. So we're gonna get stuff that the fans really love to talk about. We're at least set in an area that is gonna have a lot of fun moments happening. Whether or not that translates to film, we're going to see. I'm very hopeful. I'm curious to hear what you think about an animated film and how, and like, is that as big of a hype as if it were live action, or is this kind of like, it's nice to get something, but I'd prefer it to be live action? Like, personally, I do like live action, but I'm kind of fine if it's animated as long as it's well done.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I mean, there's other animated Lord of the Rings stuff. And,
yep. And I had fun with that. So yeah. I think, I mean, ultimately this does just sort of build momentum, because we've got all this talk, which we might. So this is also why 2024 might be huge. We've got a lot of talk about potentially a Peter Jackson trilogy or film or something, some sort of project, not a reboot. They've stated not a reboot, so which is good, but some sort of project in Middle-earth with Peter Jackson on board. We might get that news later this year, so we're gonna get hype from that, followed by season 2 of Rings of Power, into War of the Rohirrim, and then from there we're just going to keep getting more and more news regarding these other projects that are coming. Okay, I'm excited. I don't want to get it twisted. I'm excited, but I've seen what happened with Star Wars, and I've seen what happened with Marvel.
Yeah, but this isn't too excessive.
Right, this is not too excessive. This is still within that realm of I can watch all of it in a, like, it's not all coming in one big bursts all the time. I can watch it as it comes out every year, or like every 6 months. It's not too much to take on. With Marvel and Star Wars, I have no idea what's happening, because there is so much. There's just content dump, and that's what I'm worried about with Lord of the Rings stuff coming. But as long as we still maintain like a nice timeline, like heck, even Rings of Power Season 2 into War of the Rohirrim, show, film, and that's it. Even in the fall, that's enough. If you add in like 1 or 2 more, that's when it becomes overwhelming. So that I'm worried about the future, but for right now, I'm hyped. I guess that's how I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, let us know down below. Are you guys excited about the War of the Rohirrim? I know we're gonna have a mixed review if I ask if you're excited about season 2 of Rings of Power, but also let us know if you guys are on board with an animated movie set in Lord of the Rings in 2024. I know we mentioned there's been animated films before, but this is 2024 now, there's a lot you can do with live action. So is that a hang up for some people? Are there some people out there that just won't watch animated content because they view that as being for younger audiences or something? I don't know. So let us know down below. We are going to kind of do a recap of all of our comments, so get yours in there. We'd love to answer them.